Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful campus of Fremont High School for tonight's second round quarterfinals of the NECC Tournament, this annual tournament between the 12 teams of the Tonight, it will be the 8-2, 16th ranked Fremont Eagles versus the 2-8 Churubusco Eagles, so battle of the Eagles tonight. Wearing some jackets, wearing some hoodies, some hats, but at least the rain's held off, and as far as I can tell, the dirt and the grass will be in reasonable condition for tonight's contest. Also tonight will be Fairfield and Garrett. Also a very good matchup. Two 8-1 teams, both with stud pitchers tonight. The winner of tonight's game will play the winner of the Fairfield-Garrett game. It appears that game time will start approximately on schedule, as we are about 15 minutes from first pitch. Busco about a quarter of the way through their infield probably, and we'll have the coaches talk after that. Starting pitchers for tonight, as you can see on your screen, Busco will be starting Kaden Huffnagle, will be starting Remy Craybill, who got his first varsity start of his career last week versus Eden, throwing a good game. 4 strikeouts, a couple walks, only 1 hit through 5 innings, and then gave up a couple more as they started to bring in a new pitcher. Music and the scoreboard, and we've got Gable Pentecost on the call tonight. He'll be doing play-by-play and commentary, as we are about, I believe they only lost by 1 run in that game. Eastside will be in the championship game again this year. Eastside got a probably, according to most people would agree that Eastside got a weaker side of the bracket. The top 4 teams in the conference, according to most people in the media, and myself, that is, would be Fremont, Garrett, Eastside, and Fairfield in no particular order. Fremont, Garrett, and Fairfield are on the same side of the bracket this year, so the winner of Garrett and Fairfield will end up facing Fremont, and only one of those 3 teams will advance to the championship bracket. And I would like to take this time to heavily thank all of our very generous sponsors around the Fremont area. Without them, our broadcast would not be possible. They make generous contributions and support us to all of our broadcasts and endeavors. Fremont Eagles Network streams volleyball and football during the fall season, boys basketball, girls basketball, and a little bit of wrestling during the winter season, and only baseball as of right now in the spring season. There's no Wi-Fi down at the softball complex, so streaming a game to the internet would be somewhat difficult. I will step aside now and put some of our apologies for the technical difficulties, folks, as our internet went completely out for about a 10 to 15 minute stretch, but I think we're back up and running. I hope that all of you are still on the stream. And so, now, National Anthem has concluded, and Remy Craybill has come out to the mound to prepare to pitch for the Eagles. Eagles in their home red jerseys with white pants. Busco in their away blacks and grays, I'm presuming. As I will hand over the microphone to our incumbent play-by-play commentator, Tanner Friend.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you very much to Gable Pentecost for getting me started there. Welcome to this very chilly, windy, 36-degree night at Fremont Stadium. We got 6-mile-per-hour winds. Yeah, number 4 Remy Crable starting on the mound tonight for us.
Here we go, leading off for the Churubusco Eagles, right fielder number 2, Connor Slow.
I need to come up so I can call the batters out. Remy's overall season pitching stats is 6 innings with 2 games played. He has 1 start and 27 batters faced. First pitch is going to be in for a ball. Second pitch, a little outside. We had 2-0 count to start the night off. That's going to be a grounder to the shortstop. Ethan Bach gathers, slows, makes a beautiful throw to Wags, and that's going to be out number 1.
Coming to the plate for Churubusco, number 8, third baseman, Cal Ostrowski.
Coming up for Busco is Colin Ostrowski. My apologies on the name. First pitch is going to be in there on the right corner for a strike. Second pitch is in there, and he's going to be inside. He's going to take a cut at it, and he's going to miss the ball. He's going to be in for a stand-up double. So a deep shot out into left field is going to fall for a base hit, as left fielder isn't going to be able to get there in time.
Number 3, Kaden Hendricks.
For Busco, the number 3 batter, Hendricks, is up to bat. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. He's going to look third. He's going to be in a rundown. And he's going to run out of the baseline, and they're going to get him in between second and third. A great heads-up play by Ethan Bach at shortstop to throw it to the third baseman. That's Gable Pentecost there at third. And they're going to get 2 away.
Fielder number 6, Troy.
There's 2 down, so the runner reaches on first, but they got the lead runner, and that's what matters. You got 2 down now. And Haberstock is in for the Eagles, for Busco. And a grounder to Ethan Bach. He's going to flip it to second base, and that is a 3 outs, and they avoid the 1-out stand-up double and get out of the inning. We'll be back right after this break for the bottom of the first for Fremont Eagles. Back to the bottom of the first inning. Corbin Beeman's going to lead off for the Fremont Eagles. And he's going to swing and pop up to the foul side on right field, and it's going to drop for a foul ball. For the Eagles on the mound is Keenan Kendricks. He's a senior. So foul ball to the right side. In right field, it's going to be for strike one. And he's going to swing at a high strike for strike two. Corbin Beeman gets an 0-2 hole here. See what he does with it. That ball is close to hitting him, but he'll take it for a ball. Bring the count to 1-2. And the 1-2 count. And the curveball is in there for strike three.
Next on batter, shortstop, number 7, Ethan Bach.
Coming in the number 2 hole is number 7, Ethan Bach, a senior on this baseball team. There's one away in the bottom of the first. And he's going to lay down a beautiful bunt. It stays fair. And I tell you what, folks, he has got to be the best bunter on this team. That is just beautiful. You cannot play that any better. Beautiful bunt by Ethan Bach to get a runner on.
Number 37, catcher, Nick Miller.
And number 37, Nick Miller, also a senior, steps in a pickoff attempt at first base. Ethan Bach's in there safely. And Nick Miller gets a nice hit over the shortstop's head into the outfield. Ethan's going to book it for third. And he's in. And Nick Miller's going to be in with a stand-up double. So what looked like was only going to be a single. He hustles his way to second base. And Fremont now has runners on second and third with only one out in the bottom of the first inning.
Plate number 15, first baseman, Jacob Wagner.
And that'll bring in number 15, another senior on this team, Jacob Wagner. Most people refer to him as Wags. An early scoring chance here for the Eagles. And Wags going to come swinging right away on an inside pitch for strike number one. And the 0-1 count. It's coming home. And he's going to take it high for ball one. Right now, Corbin Bean had a strikeout to start off the inning. Ethan Bach laid down a bunt, and Nick Miller took his pitch out into right over the shortstop's head in the outfield, and we have runners on second and third with one away. And he's going to take the second pitch for a strike. Look at a curveball. So Jacob Wagner in 1-2 hole here. Here's the 1-2. And he's going to foul it off and stay alive. The Eagles would love to score on this first opportunity here. In the bottom of the first, strike early. Put Busco on their toes. The 1-2 count coming home to Wagner. And he's going to get another piece of it and keep staying alive. This is a great at-bat here by Jacob Wagner. So we're going to see another 1-2 count coming home as Jacob Wagner is fighting off different pitches to stay alive. And he's finally going to bail one up. And it's going to be a ground out to the second baseman, but a run is going to score, so he gets an RBI out of it.
Number 12, Gable Pentecost.
And now with 2 away, Gable Pentecost, another senior on this team, is going to step in with 2 away. And you see Coach Bach walking down here to talk to Gable. So Gable turned his head laughing because they played Barbie Girl as his walk-up song. Fun little joke there. And he's going to take a fastball for strike 1. And on 1 count, 2 away, runner on third base. As they try to add another run on the board here in the bottom of the first. And he's going to watch the next pitch go. He's going to drop behind the catcher, but no runner. The runner's not going to come home. It's going to bring the count to 1-1 with 2 away here. Hendricks is at 13 pitches. 14, my apology. And he's going to swing and foul that one off. So we're going to count to 1-2 with 2 away. The 1-2 count coming home. And he's going to take the curveball. It's going to be popped up. And it was in play, but the catcher will not make it there. So another foul ball.
Hands up.
Continuing to stay alive. It was. Here's the 1-2 count. Coming home. Eagles with a chance to score another run. And that's going to be a ball low in the dirt. Runner will not advance. So it'll bring the count to 2-2-2. And it's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman. Gathers, throws, and will make the pick. And that'll be the end of the first inning. Fremont gets a run in the bottom of the inning, and they will go up 1-0 heading into the second. We will be back right after this. And the top of the second, to start off with a ground ball. And he's going to pick it at second and make a good play. And Corbin Beeman makes a good run for the ball and will make the play at first for one away in the top of the second inning.
Second baseman number 11, Brennan Gaff.
That'll bring in the second baseman, Brennan Gaff, for Churubusco. And he's going to swing at the first pitch in for strike one. If you're the home team, you're not complaining about a one pitch out. As Remy's going to continue to work on him here. It's going to be a ball a little outside for a 1-1 count. One away here in the top of the second. The Eagle of Fremont is leading 1-0. That's a ground ball on third base. Gable's going to pick it and make a good throw, and Wags with the catch. And that's going to be 2 quick outs for Fremont here to start the top of the second inning.
Stepping to the plate, the catcher, number 27, Blessing.
And that'll step in the catcher for Churubusco, Keaton Blessing. That first pitch is in there. A little outside for ball one. Fremont with 2 quick outs here in the top of the second inning. That's going to be in there. It's going to swing at it right to the center field, and he's going to make the catch, and that's 3 away. So a 1-2-3 inning for Fremont as they head back to the dugout, ready to hit. And we will be back with the bottom of the second right after this. And alrighty here.
Second inning for the Eagles. Pitcher, number 4,
Remy Crable's going to lead off for Fremont here in the bottom of the second inning with a 1-0 lead. Fremont with 2 hits. Churubusco with 1. The first pitch in here for Remy. And he's going to watch it. A good eye. A little outside for ball 1. Remy is another senior on this baseball team. He's been hitting well this season. As long as in his second start, he's pitching well as of right now. And that's a liner. It's going to be foul. A couple feet to the right side of the line. And that's one that you want back. That was close. That's going to bring the count to a 1-1 with nobody out to kick off the bottom of the second inning. And the 1-1 count. He's going to watch it outside for ball 2. A little outside. Here comes the 1-1 to Remy Crable. And he's going to take that in for strike 2. My apologies. It is 2-2 count here for Remy Crable. He's got to fight and stay alive now. And he's going to watch that one a little high and outside for ball 3. And that is a full count here coming up. Here comes the 3-2. And he's going to take that one and left field. And he's going to make an amazing catch out in left field. Can't be mad about that. As Remy tips his cap to the left fielder. A great rundown and a great dive to make that catch. Can't be mad about that. That was a great play. Coming in, number 6, Kaden Huffnagle. And with one away, Kaden Huffnagle is going to be up to bat. He's a freshman this year. And he's going to take the first pitch and drive it out to deep left center field. And the center fielder is going to make the catch.
Designated hitter number 1, Colton Guthrie.
And coming in as a designated hitter is number 1, Colton Guthrie. He's going to swing at the first pitch and pop it up into the infield. Second baseman calls the short side off. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Churubusco. That'll be the end of 2 innings. Fremont is up at 1-0, leading the hit advantage 2-1. We will be back for the top of the 3rd inning.
Warner Hawk.
Stepping in here for Busco is Warner Hawk, the first baseman. The first pitch, he's going to be swinging it down to the third baseman. He gathers, throws, and Wags makes a good leap. He's going to make the catch.
Number 9, Mason Young.
So that is one. That's a quick out. And they swing at the first pitch again. It's a swing and miss for strike number 1. Up to bat right now is number 9, Young. His name is Mason Young. He's a junior this year for Churubusco. And that's in for strike 2. 2 quick swings and misses in Fremont. And Remy Crable has an 0-2 count, 0-2 lead here on Mason Young. And an 0-2, and it's another swing and miss. Oh, a foul ball. My apologies. That is a foul ball. Here's a 1-0-2. That's going to be down for ball 1. Hey, it's 1-2. And that's going to be a shot to the third baseman, and Gable can't gather it, so that'll be a hit for Mason Young. We will see what they rule that, if that's an error or a hit. And up to bat is the one hitter, Connor Sloan. Back up to bat. He is 1 at bat, no runs, no hits, so he's 0 for 1. They ruled that as a hit. Here's the 0-1 for Connor Sloan. And he's going to go down for a bunt. And a miscommunication, and they're both going to be safe. Some miscommunication right there is going to allow both runners to get on. So Churubusco in business right here with 2 on and 1 away. We'll see if they can claw back and maybe either tie or take the lead here in the top of the 3rd inning. And that's outside for ball 1. In the box right now for Churubusco is Hendricks. He's also 0 for 1. And that's another bunt down the first base line. Remy's going to pick it up and make the flip. So a good play by Remy Gable to get the second out. Churubusco will advance the runners to 2nd and 3rd. So as it stands, it'll be 2nd and 3rd with 2 away here in the top of the 3rd. Fremont trying to get out of the jam, and Churubusco trying to capitalize with a run or maybe 2. And that's a swing on the first pitch to center field. The center fielder is going to make the catch, and they're going to get out of the jam. No runs allowed. So final there, Churubusco with 2 hits that inning. But it's all going to be for naught if Fremont gets out of the jam, and we will head to the bottom of the 3rd after this break.
Churubusco, number 14, Gavin Hart.
It looks like Busco is going to get a new pitcher here in the bottom of the 3rd. And it'll be number 14, Gavin Hart. He's a junior this year. Looks like he got a little bit of a sidearm action going on the mound. Fremont's going to try to capitalize here on a 1-0 lead in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Leading off here in the bottom of the 3rd is the center fielder, number 0, Brody Folk. And the first pitch for Brody is in there for strike one. And here comes the 0-1 to Brody Falk. And he's going to take a little shot and it's right over the third baseman's head. And he's going to be in there for a single. A great start for the Eagles. Next to bring in Corbin Beeman, number 2. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout thus far, as he will try to capitalize on the leadoff hit by Brody Falk. And then nothing. He's going to be on it right away. It's going to be a pop-up. And he's going to catch it. He dropped it. We'll get a ruling here.
They said the kid dropped the fly ball. Oh. Corbin was safe. So Brody should have stayed.
Call runner on first, safe. And Brody's going to be out.
So Corbin had a sick, I didn't know he dropped the fly ball.
He dropped the fly ball. And they tagged Brody.
Shortstop number 7, Ethan Bach.
That's going to be one away. Ethan Bach's going to come up to the plate. He's 1 for 1 here with a bunt. A very good bunt. The first inning. Ethan Bach's going to look to get a hit here with a runner on first and 1 away. And they're going to go for a pickoff attempt. No go there. And the first pitch to him is outside for ball 1. As was stated before, Ethan Bach's 1 for 1 with a bunt. As you see the third baseman playing in a little to see if Bach will decide to not bunt here. He's playing in the grass, pretty deep in the grass. And a pickoff attempt. And that was pretty dang close, but he gets back safely. There's a 1-0 count to Ethan Bach. And he's going to swing and miss. That's going to be strike 1. Bring the count to 1-1 with 1 away here. In the bottom of the third inning. 1-0 Fremont advantage. The 1-1. And he's going to steal. And a throw that's off the bag. So it'll be in there safely. Also, a ball was called, so it's to be a 2-1 count, and a runner in scoring position for Fremont with 1 away. And he's gonna steal, and he got. Ooh, he's safe. He got under the tag. And they called him safe. It looks like he's in a little bit of pain at third base. And we see Busco's coach going to go out there and talk to the ump about the last call. in the 2-1 count here with 1 away. And he's going to look at it and pull away. It's going to bring the count to 3-1 with 1 away. Run on third for Fremont in the bottom of the 3rd inning with a 1-0 lead. And the 3-1 is going to be down for a bunt, and it rolls foul at the last second. So it's going to be a foul ball counted as. It'll be a 3-2 count with 1 away for Ethan Bach. Boy, oh boy, did that bunt look pretty too. It looked like that was going to sit, but it rolled foul at the last second. So it's a 3-2 count here for Ethan Bach. Run on third still with 1 away. Fremont trying to add on to a 1-0 lead. And he's going to swing it at an inside pitch and pull it to right field, but it's foul. It's going to be lifted up out of play. So Ethan's going to continue to fight off Gavin Hunt here. Still 1 away with a full count. Trying to add on to a 1-0 lead. Ethan Bach is 1 for 1 with that bunt. See if he can add on to his stat line here and put another run on the board for the Eagles. 3-2 is laced into right field. It's going to get down. That will score a run. Ethan Bach with an RBI and a single. He's 2 for 2. That'll make Fremont's lead 2-0. Ethan Bach is on first with 1 away still. And Nick Miller is going to step up to bat. Nick Miller is 1 for 1 with a single over the shortstop's head. His first at bat. Fremont's going to look to get greedy here and get some more runs. Here's the 0-0. And he's going to go after the first pitch, be a little late, and foul that out outside the right field fence. And as we look into a live update on the softball team, our Fremont girls are up 3-1 at the top of the 3rd against Churubusco in their 2nd round of the NECC Tourney. Back to our game in an 0-1 count, and Nick Miller's gonna pop it up, and he's gonna make the catch. So a pop up by Nick Miller is gonna make 2 away here, and stepping up to the plate is Jacob Wagner. Jacob Wagner has an RBI as he grounded out, but allowed a run to score while doing so in the 1st inning. In the 0-0, it's a high ball for ball number 1. Here's a 1-0 count with 2 away. And he's going to steal. And the throw is online. And then he's not going to grab it. And Ethan Bach's going to be in safely at second. And it's going to be a 1-1 count with 2 away here. Ethan Bach just stole. So we're going to have a runner on in scoring position for Fremont, as Wags is going to try and bring in another run for the Eagles. And that's going to be a ball outside. So we're going to count to 2-1 here. Bottom of the 3rd, Fremont up 2-0. trying to add on here in the second round of this NECC tourney. He's going to look back to second. He's going to pitch. And that's going to be a ball outside, and Ethan Bach's going to run to third. So a 3-1 count. And now, runner is 90 feet. Correction, it's shorter in high school. My apologies. We have a runner on third with 2 away. And a 3-1 count. He's going to pop it up. And it's going to go out of play. So that's going to bring the count to 3-2. Here comes a 3-2. And it's going to be a foul ball. So he's going to fight it off. Got a full count with 2 away here for Fremont as they try to add another run on the scoreboard in the bottom of the third with a 2-0 advantage as of right now. And here's the 3-2. And he's going to take the ball. So it's going to draw a walk. Going to put runners on the corners for another senior, Gable Pentecost. He is 0 for 1 tonight. As he's going to look to get his first hit and his first RBI of the night if he can get a base hit here and add to Fremont's advantage. The 0-0 count. And he's going to call it a strike here on the outside corner for strike number 1. And he's going to go for a pickoff attempt at first. Wags is going to be in there safely. There's 0-1 with 2 away. And he's going to go. And they're calling him safe. So he's going to be in there safely. I'm going to put runners on second and third here with 2 away for Fremont. Jacob Wagner is going to be credited with a stolen base. Gable has a chance for a couple RBIs here for Fremont. And it's a 1-1 count. And he's going to take it high for ball 2. 2-1 count with 2 away. And it's going to be a foul ball there.
Barrel up.
So I'm going to count to 2-2 with 2 away here. Gibbs are trying to add some runs here for Fremont. And he's going to line it over the second baseman's head. And it's going to drop. And Jacob Wagner's going to dig for home. And he's going to make it. Gable Pentecost comes up huge for the Eagles. And will put 2 runs on the board. That'll make it a 4-0 lead for Fremont.
Pitcher number 4, Gable.
That'll bring in Remy Cable. He's 0 for 1. And he's going to take it for a ball. 2 away still. In this inning, we've had 3 runs scored. I'm just going to try and keep the rally going for the Eagles in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And he's going to go. And it's a good throw. And he's going to make the tag for out number 3. So that'll end the threat in the 3rd inning. So we will take a break here after the bottom of the 3rd. And we will be back to start the top of the 4th inning. And here's the first pitch. And I'll be swung on for strike 1. So first pitch strike to start the top of the 4th inning here for Churubusco as they try to claw their way back from a 4-0 hole. And it's going to be in there for strike 2. So Remy Cable gets a quick 0-2 count here. And Haberstock's going to take that low for ball number 1. Here comes a 1-2 count with nobody out. And it's going to be swung on and fouled off. He's going to stay alive. Churubusco has 3 hits, with Fremont has 5. Churubusco with an error. Churubusco, and he's going to foul it off again. Churubusco, with those 3 hits, has not been able to produce any runs thus far. And the 1-2 is low for ball 2. So Haberstock has battled back from an 0-2 count to draw it even to 2-2 as Remy Cable will try to get the first out of the inning. The 2-2 is in there for strike number 3, and that's 1 away here in the top of the 4th inning.
Shortstop number 8, Wyatt Marks.
Wyatt Marks is going to step into the box for Churubusco with 1 away in the top of the 4th inning. And the first pitch is going to be swinging, and he's going to line it up the middle for a base hit. That's going to be the 4th hit for Churubusco this game. That's going to be for Marks. That's going to be a good 1-out knock for them as they try to get something going. Batting ninth for Churubusco is going to be Mason Young. So with 1 out and a runner on first, it's going to be a pitch for strike number 1. Shot back to the fence. So no 1 count here with 1 away and a runner on first. And the ball's going to get by Nick Miller. And he's going to easily advance to second base. Thought about going third. But he's going to hold off. Wild pitch there by Remy Gable. So to put Churubusco with a chance to score the first run of the night with a runner in scoring position. It's a 1-1 count with one away here. And that's going to be in there for strike number 1. Oh, my apologies, that'll be strike number 2. So 1-2 count with one away. And he's going to swing on it. It's going to go foul. Here's the 1-2. And he's going to go for a pickoff attempt. And it's going to bounce off of him. So doesn't get the play there. Still going to be a 1-2 count with one away here. Churubusco trying to score the first one in the game. Gaff trying to get that done for the Eagles. And that's a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll bring 2 away here. As Nick Miller's going to go take a mound visit. And talk to Blamey for a second. And we'll be back. And that's in for strike number 1. Here comes the 1 with 2 away here. And he's going to swing on and miss for strike number 2. Here's the 0-2 with 2 away. Churubusco trying to add a run. The Fremont trying to hold them and keep a hang on the shutout. Here's the 0-2. And it's going to be a dribbler down the left field line, but foul. An update on the baseball tourney in the NECC. Fairfield is beating it 5-0 in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Hirschberger is pitching a shutout for Fairfield, so a good showing for him thus far. He's also pitching a no-hitter. Just gotten word on that. And the pickoff attempt is going to be late. He's going to be back to second. Fremont trying to get out of a runner on second, 1-out jam here. And that's going to be high for a ball. Helping out to 1-2 with 2 away. Remy Cable trying to get out of it. And it's going to be a swing and a miss. And he gets out of the jam. And Fremont will hold the shutout at 4-0 as we go in to the bottom of the 4th inning. And we will be back right after this. We are back in the bottom of the fourth inning. Remy Crable will lead off. Here comes a 0-0 count. Nobody away here in the bottom of the fourth inning. It's going to be a hard cut for strike number 1. My apology, it's over 2. 0-2 count for Remy Crable. And the 0-2. And he's going to take a swing of the right field. It's going to be foul. Here's the 0-2 count. And that's going to be outside for a ball. And it's going to get away from the catcher as well. And the 1-2 count with nobody out in the bottom of the fourth inning. And it's going to be a swing. And it's going to land foul. So Remy Crable staying alive here. Here's the 1-2 for Remy Crable. He's going to foul that one off as well. So 3 straight foul balls. Here comes another 1-2 pitch for Remy Crable. And he's going to pop up. He gets under it, and he makes the catch at third. That was close. An update on our Lady Eagles. They are beating Churubusco 4-2 in the NECC Tournament in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Right fielder number 6, Kaden Huffnagle.
I'll bring up, with one away, I'll bring up Kaden Huffnagle in the bottom of the fourth inning for Fremont. And the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 1. Kaden Huffnagle is 0 for 1 on the night. And that's going to be a swing, and it's going to get through the infield for Kaden's first hit of the night. So with one away, Fremont's going to get a runner on first. And that will bring up Colton Guthrie, the designated hitter. He is 0 for 1 tonight as well. But we'll see if we can continue to break the hitless streaks here in the bottom of the fourth inning as they try to pad on the lead. In the 0-1, and he's going to... Sorry, 0-0 count. His pickoff attempt. He's going to be in there safely. The 0-0. And he's going to take that for strike number 1. A 1 count with 1 away. Runner on first. And that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, and he's going to pitch it to second for 1, and he's going to be safe at first So the Churubusco gets the lead runner here to make it 2 away.
Center fielder number 0, Brody Folk.
That's under the camera, please. It's like too high.
Gonna run on first with 2 away in the bottom of the 4th here for Fremont. And they go for a pickoff attempt, and it's gonna be a little late. And another pickoff attempt. And Churubusco thought that they got out of it there. Kaden taking a huge lead, and the ball's going to get by, so he's going to steal second. He's going to round second, and thought about going 3, but did not. So Buddy has a chance for an RBI now, as we have a runner in scoring position. And there's a 1-0 count. Shortstop comes to try and get a pick off. There's a time called. So the 1-0 count. With 2 away, Brody Fork trying to add an RBI. And they're going to go for a pickoff. He's going to be in there safely in time. And the 1-0 coming home. But he's going to swing and miss at that one to make it a 1-1 count. 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th. A 4-0 lead for Fremont as they try to add on to that with a runner on in scoring position at second base. And he's going to take it low. And he's going to go to third, and he's going to make it there. So some aggressive base running will put him in third base and about 60 feet away from scoring another run for Fremont. It's a 2-1 count with 2 away. Brody Folk trying to add a run for the Fremont Eagles. And a 4-0 advantage against Churubusco. Bottom of the 4th inning. Here's a 2-1. And he's going to take it high for ball 3. As I like to say, you want to have a green light here. If it's a pitch you like, you want to rip it. The 3-1. And he's going to swing and miss. So that'll bring the count up 3-2 with 2 away. Fremont trying to add on to the leader with a runner on third base in the bottom of the 4th inning. The 3-2 is going to be swung on and fouled back to the fence. So he's going to stay alive. Correction, it is 90 feet from third base to home. My apologies. And he's going to chop at it and ground it to second base. And he's going to hustle and he's going to make... And they're going to call him out at first base. A very questionable call. So they're not going to score the run as they call it out there. So we will head to the top of the 5th inning with a 4-0 lead for Fremont, and we will be right back. So we head to the top of the 5th inning. Maybe Gable still pitching. He has only allowed 4 hits so far. So I would say that's a good outing as of right now. 4 hits and a shutout as of right now. Fremont in full control of this game right now as they try to move on to the finals. That's going to be a ground ball to the third base. Gable's going to gather and throw and make the play at first for 1 away. As I was saying, this win would bring the Fremont Eagles to 9-2 and put them in the semifinals. The semifinal game on Friday back here at Fremont if they are to win this game. And the tournament semifinals, the finals will be Saturday at Garrett. And with 1 out, it's a swing and a miss for strike number 1. Top of the 5th inning with a 4-0 advantage for Fremont. And the 0-1 is called a ball. Look pretty good from up here. But it's going to be a 1-1 count with 1 away here. And that ball is going to get away from Gable. That'll bring the count to 2-1 with 1 away here in the top of the 5th inning. The 2-1. And that's going to almost hit him, but not quite. That's going to bring the count to 3-1 with 1 away here in the top of the 5th inning. And that's a swing and a miss. So he forces a full count here with 1 away. And a good pitch, but it's fought off by Mason Young. Mason Young 1 for 1 right now. 3-2. It's in there, and he looks like he went, and that's 2 outs. Let me ring him up. So that's going to be 2 away here in the top of the 5th for Fremont Eagles. 4-0 lead as they are in control of this game. Batting next for Churubusco is Connor Sloan. He is 1 for 2 on the day. That is going to be a ball 1. And the pitch is low for ball number 1. And he swings and misses for strike number 1. Bring the count to 1-1 with 2 away here. As I mentioned, Connor Sloan is 1 for 2 on the day. And that ball got away from Remy again. Bring the count to 2-1 here. The 2-1 is a little inside, and they're going to say it hit him. So with 2 away, that's going to put a runner on first for Churubusco. And Cal Ostrowski is going to come up to bat for Churubusco with a runner on first and 2 away. And that's going to be a pop-up into right field. And he's going to miss it, but it's going to be foul. And the other one with 2 away here. And it's going to be lined. It's going to be a gapper. And an error bobbles it. And he's going to send him home. And a good throw, and he's going to ignore it. And they're throwing the ball around. So it's going to go all the way to third. That is 2 errors. Uncharacteristic play by Fremont right there, as they're going to allow a run.
Number 3, Kaden Huffnagle.
Churubusco is going to finally get on the board here in the top of the 5th. They have a runner on third and a chance to score another run here. And that's going to be a ball outside. Almost got away from Nick. Here's a 1-0. That's going to be call outside for a ball. I'll bring the count to 2-0. Here's a 2-0. And he's going to swing on that one and foul it to the left side of the field. Here's the 2-1 with 2 away. And it's going to be lined to the second baseman. Gathers, throws. A little lobber, but it still makes it there. And out. That's for out number 3. So they get 1 hit total out of that. Fremont makes a couple errors. That will allow Churubusco to get on the board there in the top of the 5th. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning with a 4-1 advantage for Fremont as they try to maybe get that run back and maybe get some more. We'll be back right after this. A freshman coming in to pitch for Churubusco, Brant Skinner. So make an appearance here for Churubusco. Back to the top of the 6th inning in a bottom of the 5th inning. My apologies. Corbin Beeman's going to lead off for the Eagles, and then we'll have Ethan Bach and Nick Miller to follow up. He's going to take the first pitch inside for ball number 1. Fremont's leading 6 hits to 5 hits with a 4-1 lead. And that's going to be a ball inside for ball number 2. In the 2-0 count. That's going to be in the dirt for ball number 3. So a quick 3-0 count here for Brant Skinner and his first batter. So 3-0 here. You imagine he'd be holding off here, no matter what. And the 3-0 is going to be in there for strike number 1. That'll bring the count to 3-1. Update on the Fremont softball girls. They're up 6-2 in the top of the 5th inning as they look to go to the semifinals of their respective NECC tournament. And that'll be a ball 4 for Corbin Beeman, so he'll get on as a leadoff walk. And that'll bring up Ethan Bach here with nobody out and a runner on first base. And we see that third baseman creep up again. Scared that Ethan Bach will bunt again. First pitch is outside for ball number 1. And that's down for ball 1 or ball 2, and they'll be upstanding. It's Corbin Beeman at second base. So Fremont puts a runner on second with nobody out and a 2-0 count for Ethan Bach. And the 2-0, and he's going to hold off for the 3-0 count. Here's a 3-0. And that'll be outside for ball number 4. So Skinner's going to have two walks back to back to lead off the bottom of the 5th. That'll bring up Nick Miller here, as he's going to try to tack off some runs here and get some runs for the Fremont Eagles. 2 on, nobody out, and the 0-0. He's going to take it, and a bad throw, and both runners are going to be safe. So it'll be called a strike. So it'll be an 0-1 count. No runners on second and third here with nobody away. Fremont trying to add some runs here as they have a 4-1 advantage in the bottom of the 5th inning. The 0-1. It's taken outside for ball number 1. That'll bring the count to 1-1. Nick Miller 1 for 2 tonight. No RBIs. And a 1-1 count. He drives it to right field. It's going to get over his head and bounce off the back wall. And he's going to be in for a stand-up double, and that's going to score 2 runs. Only 2 on. So that'll make it a 6-1 ball game as Nick Miller gets a deep drive to right field over the right fielder's head. With still nobody out, Fremont looks to add on here. Then 0-0. It's going to be high for ball number 1. There's a 1-0 count with nobody out. And he's going to look for a pickoff, but nobody's there. It's kind of hard to pick somebody off when you don't have a defender there to tag him. And the 1-0 count with nobody away. It's going to be low for ball number 2. I'll draw the count to 2-0. Jacob Wagner 0 for 1 thus far this game. He would love to add an RBI. And that's going to be a dribbler to the shortstop. He's going to field it cleanly and make the throw down to first, but with only one away, or advance counter throw ball to third base.
Up at the Eagles' third baseman, 12, Gable Pentecost.
And that'll bring up Gable Pentecost as he's going to try to get an RBI here and add to the 6-1 Fremont lead. Gable Pentecost is 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. He had that 2-run single earlier in the game. And he's going to take the first pitch for a strike. And the 0-1 count with 1 away. Runner on third. It's going to be outside. The catcher's going to make a good play to keep the ball in front of him. That'll be a 1-1 count as Gable Pentecost tries to add to this 6-1 Fremont lead. The 1-1. And that's going to be a bouncer to the third baseman. And he's going to go home. He got caught in a rundown. And you see Gable's going to make it to second and counter stumbles and is going to get tagged out. With the rundown, Gable's going to move to second.
Pitcher number 4, Rooney Gable.
So they do have a runner on second, but they bite the bullet with not getting a runner from third home. There's a 0-0 for Lemmy Crable as he tries to put a run on the board here. And that first pitch is going to be a ball a little high. Lemmy Crable is going to be 0 for 2 thus far tonight as he's going to try his first hit and first RBI of the night if he can get a base knock here with 2 away in the bottom of the 5th inning. And that ball's going to get by the catcher and Gable's going to run to third. And he's going to stay there. So now he's 90 feet away from scoring another Eagle run. Fremont looking to add on with a 6-1 advantage. There's a 2-0 count with 2 away. Femi's going to swing and foul that one back. Out of play. That'll bring the count to 2-1. As we said, Lemmy Crable is 0 for 2, trying to put his first base knock here on the night. And that's going to be over his head as he ducks it down. That'll bring the count to 3-1 with 2 away here. Here comes a 3-1. He's going to hold, and that's going to be called a strike. That'll bring the count to 3-2 with 2 away here. And that'll be low for ball 4. So Lemmy's going to draw the walk. That'll bring up Kaden Huffnagle, a freshman. Kaden Huffnagle is 1 for 2 on the night. He's going to try and add his first RBI and get another hit for himself. As we have Gable Pentecost on third base trying to get in. Bottom of the 5th inning. And number 11, Dylan Friend, will come in to courtesy run for Remington Cable. Here's a 0-0 with 2 away. To take it inside for ball number 1. Here's a 1-0. And that's going to be a dribble to third base. So together, make the third or first. And that'll end the inning. 6-1 advantage for Fremont as they add 2 more runs there in the bottom of the 5th. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning, and we'll be right back. The 6th with Hebesok. Lemmy's still pitching and puts a first pitch strike in there for the Eagles, for Fremont. Here comes the 0-1. And that's going to be swung on for strike number 2. So let me put them in a quick 0-2 hole. And that'll be a ball low for a 1-2 count. And here comes the 1-2. And it's going to be in the dirt for ball number 2. So an 0-2 count quickly becomes a 2-2 count. To start off the top of the 6th inning. And that'll be swung and fouled off. Habasak's a junior. He'll take that one for make it a 4 count. So now 0-2 count becomes a 3-2 count. And here comes a 4 count. And that'll be a swing and a miss.
Crickets!
For Remy, that'll be his 5th strikeout of the night. He's pitched 5.1 innings with 5 hits, 1 run, and which was an earned run, and a walk. The bunt attempt goes foul. We have a quick update for the girls softball team. They have bases loaded in the bottom of the 5th with 1 away with a 7-3 lead. And an 0-1 count. It's going to be taken for a ball outside. So a 1-1 count with 1 away here. In the top of the 6th inning, Fremont with a 6-1 advantage over Churubusco. That ball's going to be inside for a 2-1 count. And that's low for ball number 3. That'll bring the count to 3-1 with 1 away here. As Fremont leads 6-1. Marks is 1 for 2 on the night. Lemmy Crable with 69 pitches, My apologies, 70. 71 gets fouled back. And Marks is going to stay alive. And the 3-2 is in there for strike number 3. So Remy gets 2 back-to-back strikeouts here to start the top of the 6th. The 0-0 is shot way back outside of the fence for a 0-1 count. 2 away here in the top of the 6th. And a 6-1 advantage for Fremont. Outside for ball 1, the 1-1. And that's lined foul over to the right side. So Remington Gable pulls it to a 1-2 count. And that'll be fouled back again on a 1-2 count. Okay. So a 1-2 count here with 2 away as Remington tries to strike out the side here. The 1-2 is swung on and fouled down the third base line. The 1-2. It's popped up again. So Gav is fighting. Gav continuing to fight here. And the pitch is going to be popped up. And Wags is going to make the play at first base. And that will bring us to the middle of the 6th inning. Fremont with a 6-1 lead as he will come up and try to hit and put some numbers up on the board. And we will be back right after this. Update for the Fremont Eagles softball team, the girls softball team. On the bottom of the 5th, they're leading 9-3. as they try to close it out and head to the semifinals of their NECC tournament.
For Fremont. Number 1, designated hitter, Colton Guthrie.
Coming.
And Colton Guthrie will lead off for the Eagles. For Fremont, they're up 6-1, heading into the bottom of the 6th inning. Swing, and the first pitch is lined into center, left center field for a base hit.
Center fielder number 0, Brody Folk.
And we got Buddy Folk with a runner on first and nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Fremont now leads 8-5 on hits. They each have 1 error in a 6-1 ball game. And that's a pickoff attempt. No go there. Buddy Folk is 1 for 2 on the night as he tries to add another hit. And he's going to go for a bunt, and it's going to go foul. That'll make it a 0-1 count here for Bodie. The 0-1 to go for a pickoff attempt, and he's going to be in there safely. And he's going to go for a pickoff. Should be no-go again. They're trying to get a pickoff here, and it's not really working for him. The 0-1 is called in there for a strike, bringing the count to 0-2 with nobody out. That'll be outside. There's a 1-2 with nobody out. I'll be outside for a ball 2. Here's a 2-2 count with nobody away. And he's going to take a cut, and he's going to miss for strike number 3. Corbin Beeman's going to step up to the plate here with 1 out and a runner on first as Fremont's up 6-1 in the bottom of the 6th inning. And he's going to hack at the first pitch. That's going to go out of play in the right field fence. Here's the 0-1 pitch with 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner on first. And it's going to be inside for ball 1. Fremont leading 6-1 in the second round of the NECC Tourney. If they win, they will play the winner of Fairfield and Garrett on Friday. And that's going to be a line to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he'll get back to first base for no double play. So a good shot by Corbin Beeman, but it's going to be right to the center fielder. He's going to make the catch. That'll be 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Shortstop, number 7, Ethan Bach.
Ethan Bach up to the plate. And that'll be first pitch. And he'll step on the bag at second for 3 outs. So 6-1 advantage heading into the top of the 7th. And this will be Churubusco's final chance to go get some runs and potentially either tie or win the game. And we will be back right after this. The Fremont Lady Eagles softball team just won 13-3 to punch their ticket to a semifinal matchup Friday in the softball NECC Tournament, as the first pitch is bobbled by Ethan Bach, and they will have a runner on. And we don't really see a lot. Weird hop there, but Churubusco will complete the runner on first with nobody out. Churubusco trying to play some runs here.
Up to bat for Busco number 29, first baseman Wagner up.
And that'll be low for ball 1. Churubusco gets an error to help them out and put a runner on first for them with nobody away here in the top of the 7th as they try to claw back from a 6-1 deficit. And that will be a shot, but it will be foul over the right side of the right field. And the 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. So Remy Crable will bring it to a 1-2 count. Nobody out and a runner on first. The 1-2 is popped up. It's going to go out of play. My apologies, it stayed in play. Just out of the reach of Nick Miller. Maybe takes a look at first, and he's going to go for a pickoff. A good pick by Wags, not let that ball get away. Here's the 1-2. And the ball stays in front of Nick Miller. Good job by Nick to keep that ball in front of him. Here comes the 2-2. And it's low for ball 3. That'll bring it to a full count here with nobody away. And a runner on first in the top of the 7th inning. The last chance for Churubusco. And that'll be a ball high. So Churubusco can threaten here to score some runs with 2 on and nobody out, as Coach Bach will come out and talk to Ethan. And an update on the Fairfield Garrett game, bottom of the 6th. Fairfield is up 5-0 in the bottom of the 6th inning with 1 away. We'll be back right after this. To come on the pitch for the Eagles and try to close out this game for them as they lead 6-1. Nobody out and running on first and second for them for Churubusco. If Fremont can hold on to win this game, they will be headed to their semifinals of the NECC Tournament. That will be played Friday here if they hold on to win. And if the school holds up on the Fairfield and Garrett game, they will be playing Fairfield here. Skinner's going to come in and bat for Churubusco here with 2 on and nobody out as Brody Falk tries to put this game away for Fremont. And that's a first pitch strike from Brody. Quick 0-1 count here with nobody away in the top of the 7th inning as Churubusco tries to claw its way back into the game. And goes to a pickoff move, and they're going to call him safe. That looked very close. It looks like they might have had him. Very good attempt there. So an 0-1 count here. And that's going to be in there for strike 2. That was a nice pitch there by Brody Falk. And he puts Skinner in a quick 0-2 count here with nobody away. Runners on first and second. And the 0-2. It's swung on and missed for the first out. So Brody Falk comes in. Then 3 pitches. It gets Skinner to strike out.
Right fielder number 2, Connor Sloan.
That'll be bring Connor Sloan into the game here to bat. And the first pitch is going to be laced to center field. And he's going to make the play in center field. And that would be 2 outs. And a quick 1 pitch.
Center fielder number 5, Cal Ostrowski.
And Ostrowski is going to come up to bat here with 2 away. Churubusco down to the final out here. In a 6-1 game. Runners on first and second. So Buddy look back to see if he can get a pick off there. And that's a low ball in the dirt for ball number 1. 1-0 count with 2 away. Fairfield leads. That's a pop-up in right field, and that'll end the game. So a 6-1 victory for the Fremont Eagles over Churubusco, and they will be headed back here on Friday to play the winner of Fairfield and Garrett. And Fairfield is winning 5-0 right now in the top of the 7th inning as they look to end the game and move on to play. They will play Fremont here if they hold on to beat Garrett. And that game will start at 5:30 on Friday. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm going to hand it off to Jonah Pentecost to close things out.
And thank you, Tanner, for your very helpful play-by-play and commentary for the game today. Good job by him, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see on your screen, Fremont with a solid 6-1 victory over the Churubusco Eagles. Fremont Eagles move on to 9-2, and will move on to the semifinals to play the winner of Garrett and Fairfield, which at the moment is looking like Fairfield, as they're up 5-0, and Garrett is on their last 2 outs with no runners on. The Fremont Lady Eagles, the softball team, win down at Vistula Park by a whopping 13-3 runs, adding on to their already record-breaking total of 16 home runs this season, as Kate Gannon hit a 2-run bomb this evening, according to my sources. The Lady Eagles move to 11-2. They are ranked top 10 in the state right now in Class Single A. Both Fremont teams will be playing in the semifinals, their respective Final Fours, if you will, for the different sports. The Lady Eagles will return to Vistula Park. The Fremont Eagles baseball team will come straight back here on Friday to play most likely Fairfield. I'll give you some stats from the game now. Fremont racked up 8 hits on the day with 6 RBIs. They walked 4 times and only struck out twice. Nick Miller had a double in this game. Fremont went pretty wild on the base pass. They stole 7 bases. They did have a couple errors, one on Nick Miller, one on Ethan Bach, and I believe Pentecost had one early in the game as well. Remy Crabell goes 6 of the 7 innings with 6 strikeouts and 2 walks. That's a decent ratio. Only 1 earned run with 5 hits. Brody Folk comes in to pitch the last 3 outs, just as a strikeout, no walks, and then induces the last 2 outs off pop flies. Churubusco was held to 5 hits tonight. 1 by Sloan, 2 by Ostrowski, 1 by Marks, and 1 by Young. Ostrowski also had a double. Busco pitched 3 different pitchers at exactly the same increments. Hendricks is 2 innings, Hart with 2 innings, Skinner is 2 innings, with a combined 2 strikeouts and 4 walks, giving up 3 earned runs and 8 hits. Eagle softball and Eagle baseball on a streak now, as they look to continue their run into the conference tournament, as they get down to undoubtedly the best 4 teams in the conference now. As I'm checking the score of the Fairfield-Garrett game. And Fairfield will hold on to beat Garrett 5-0 through 7 innings. Excellent show by their ace pitcher, Alec Hirschberger, with 14 strikeouts and 1 walk over 6 innings, only 3 hits. With just shy of the triple digits, he had 99 total pitches. As I imagine that while Fairfield would be happy if he'd be able to pitch on Friday, I am not sure if the rules allow him to or if he'd even be ready in time, as usually it takes more than 2 days rest, 3 if you count the day of the game, to be fine after 99 pitches throwing Hirschberger's speed. I believe he's been clocked at around 90 for his fastball. I will try to check the score for the softball team. In the bottom of the bracket, Central, for softball, that is, Central Noble will face Eastside in the softball lower side of the bracket. So if Fremont beats whoever they play on Friday. I'm not sure yet. There's no media source at that game, I believe, so I do not have any sources yet as to who won that game. But Fremont will most likely play. If Fremont wins, Fremont will play the winner of Central Noble and Eastside in the championship, which will be hosted at Garrett also, I believe, as well as the baseball game. We appreciate you all sticking through this broadcast, even though we had a little bit of troubles with our Wi-Fi connection at the start, a little bit of issues, but we stuck through it. Ended up having a good stream and a W for the Eagles. I wish you all a safe and happy week, and I believe we will be streaming the game on Friday. It'll be the same start time, 5:30, between Fremont and Fairfield. And I hope to see you there or here in person for that game. And for the last time tonight, this will be Jonah Pentecost signing off from Fremont, Indiana, at the beautiful campus of Fremont High School in Probst Field. See you on Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good week.